You're in your 40s. You're doing the things that always worked. Eating carefully, trying to move, and the weight is settling around your middle anyway, in a way it never used to. And somewhere online, an ad has already told you the culprit: cortisol, your stress hormone. And conveniently, there's a supplement to fix it. So let me tell you the truth about cortisol and the weight gain in your 40s. What's real, what's being sold to you, and what actually makes a difference. Here's the honest version, both halves of it. Yes, cortisol is genuinely part of what's happening. Chronic stress really can push your body to hold on to fat around your middle, and your 40s are often the most stressful decade of your life. That part is real, and I'll explain exactly how it works. Here's what the ads don't tell you. Cortisol is not one bad hormone that you can simply block with a pill. There is no supplement that can magically get rid of cortisol belly, no matter what you see online. Cortisol itself is not the enemy. It is more like a signal from your body that you are under too much stress. So instead of trying to block cortisol, you need to deal with what is causing that stress in the first place. The real story is not cortisol is making you gain weight, so buy this supplement. It is about understanding what is putting your body under stress and fixing those problems. Once you understand that, you can stop wasting time and money on things that are unlikely to help. So what is cortisol actually doing? It's your body's main stress hormone, and it's not bad, and you die without it. It's supposed to rise in the morning to get you going and fall through the day so you can wind down and sleep. That daily rhythm is normal and healthy. The problem starts when stress does not go away. If you feel stressed all day, every day, because of work, worry, poor sleep, or simply having too much going on, your cortisol levels may stay higher than they should. Over time, this can affect your body in several ways. It can encourage your body to store more fat, especially around your abdomen and internal organs. It can also increase your appetite and make you crave sugary foods and refined carbohydrates. So that afternoon craving for something sweet may partly be your body responding to stress, not simply a lack of willpower. The second thing is the one that gets missed entirely: perimenopause. In your 40s, your hormones begin to shift. Years before menopause actually arrives, estrogen and progesterone start to fluctuate and decline, and those hormones were part of what regulated your stress response and controlled where your body stored fat. So here's the collision. Just as life is piling on more stress, the hormonal buffer that used to help you handle it is quietly weakening. Progesterone, which has a calming effect, drops. Estrogen, which influences where fat went, becomes erratic. The result is that the same stress that you shrugged off at 35 now lands harder, raises cortisol more easily, and parks fat around your middle instead of anywhere else. That is why it feels like the rules changed. They did. It's not that you've become undisciplined. It's that a more stressed body and a shifting hormonal system are meeting in the middle, often literally. And this is exactly the moment the supplement ads pounce, because you're confused and frustrated and looking for an answer. But what actually helps is much simpler. And importantly, none of it involves taking a cortisol pill. First, sleep, because it's the most powerful lever and the most ignored. Poor sleep raises cortisol, and high cortisol wrecks sleep. It's a loop that feeds itself. Protecting your sleep is not a soft, optional wellness tip here. It's the single most direct way to bring a stress system down. If you fix one thing, fix this. Second, and this one is counterintuitive, stop undereating and over-exercising to fight it. When people see this belly, their instinct is to slash their food and punish themselves with brutal workouts. But crash dieting and excessive, exhausting exercise are themselves stressors. They raise cortisol. Eat enough with plenty of protein and fiber, and move in ways that don't leave you wrecked. Strength work and walking do more here than punishing yourself ever will. Third, actually address the stress, not just acknowledge it. I know reduce your stress Sounds useless when your life is genuinely full. But even small, real things lower cortisol measurably. Daily walk outdoors, a few minutes of slow breathing, protecting one boundary, saying no to one thing. You don't need a silent retreat. You need your nervous system to get out of high alert for part of the day. Fourth, be honest about the things that quietly stoke it. Too much caffeine keeping you wired, alcohol fragmenting your sleep, blood sugar swinging from meals built on refined carbs. None of these need to vanish. Just noticing which one is working against you is often enough to shift it. And fifth, take the hormonal piece to a doctor. Because part of this is perimenopause, this is worth a real conversation with someone who knows your history. There are legitimate options, and the guidance has changed a great deal in recent years. Far better to have that discussion than to keep buying supplements aimed at the wrong target. Now, 2 honest clarifications. The supplements. Some of the herbs sold for this, like ashwagandha, have a little research behind them for stress, and they're generally not harmful for most people, but they are nowhere near the miracle the marketing implies, and they will not override poor sleep, chronic stress, and shifting hormones. A pill is not going to outmuscle your whole life. And the medical exception. True, dramatic cortisol excess is a real but uncommon medical condition, and it's diagnosed by a doctor, not by an at-home test or a symptom quiz online. If you have rapid, unexplained weight gain, a very round face, purple stretch marks, or muscle weakness, that's worth seeing a doctor about properly. For most women in their 40s, though, this isn't a rare disease. It's a stressed, shifting system, and that's genuinely more fixable. So stop blaming yourself and stop buying the fix that doesn't work. You're not undisciplined. Your body changed the terms, and now you know the real ones. If this made something click, leave a comment and share it with a friend in her 40s who's been fighting this and blaming herself. And tell me, what's the one stress in your life you'd love to hand off?